Hello there, class. Well, we're moving on to our new unit now, and we're going to start with perimeter. Okay, and perimeter is something that you've done in 4th grade, so this really should be a review. Okay? By definition, a perimeter is the distance around, that's the important part, the distance around the outside of a polygon. The distance around the outside of the polygon. Now, what I like to know to help me remember that is I like to take the part of the word perimeter where it says rim, and I like to put a little box around it to help me remember that I'm measuring the rim. I'm measuring the outside. Another really cool thing to do is I like to draw a square, and I like to write the word perimeter around the perimeter. Helps me remember what I'm measuring. Pretty cool, huh? Perimeter. I'm measuring the rim. Just the outside of the polygon. Now, the first thing that you want to do to ensure accuracy, very first thing you want to do is label all the sides. Label all your sides, guys, and if you will do this, your chances of making a mistake are diminished, greatly diminished. So, for example, let's say that I have this rectangle. And my problem tells me that my length is 8 meters and my width is 5 meters. And that's all the problem says. So I'm going to label all 4 sides so that I know what I'm adding together. Okay, now what we know about rectangles is that the length, the top is congruent to the bottom, and the width, the sides are congruent. So the top is 8 meters, so the bottom is going to be 8 meters. I'm labeling it so I don't get confused. And the opposite side is 5 meters. They are congruent. Okay, so I have all of my sides labeled. Remember, that's super duper important, guys. Okay, so my formula to find perimeter is side plus side plus side plus side. So in this case, my perimeter is 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5. Well, 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 13. So my perimeter is 26. But I cannot forget my label. Cannot forget my label. 26 meters. 26 meters. Okay, now here is a special formula for rectangles. Would be 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Right? We can do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So in this case, we have 2 times 8, because 8 is our length, 2 times 8, plus, our width is 5, 2 times 5. Okay, and I'm just going to follow my formula all the way down. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 2 times 5, which is 10. 16 plus 10 is 26, and don't forget my label, 26 meters. Now what if we have a square? What if we have a square? Okay, well, what do we know about squares? We know that all 4 sides of a square are congruent, right? So if this side is 6 inches, now remember, I told you the first thing you need to do is go back and, what's this say? Label all sides. So if I know that one side is 6 inches, since it's a square, that means all sides are 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and label them so that I don't mess up. So I can either say 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, or I can use this handy-dandy little formula for squares, 4 times the side. 4 times 6 equals 24. And my label is inches. So this square has a perimeter of 24 inches. Okay? So what if I'm given a problem like this? What if I'm given a problem like this? They tell me what the perimeter is. They say the perimeter of this polygon is 48 inches. Okay, so what is my polygon? Well, let's see. My polygon in this case is going to be a square. All sides are the same. So when we add all the sides, it's going to be 48 inches. So the question is, what is the length of one side? Okay, see if you guys can figure that one out. And now that was a square. What if I have this polygon? Okay. I know my drawing isn't too good, but we're going to assume that all sides are congruent. Now this polygon has how many congruent sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 congruent sides. Okay? And my problem also says that the perimeter of this polygon also 48 inches. What is the length of each side? See if you can challenge your brains okay, tonight to figure out what the length of one side of this polygon is and what the length of one side of this polygon is. They both have a perimeter of 48 inches. Okay, we'll have this ready for tomorrow. Bye-bye.